Well, hey guys, welcome to Nobby in Thailand. Today, we're going on an adventure. We're going back to my future. Back where Thailand started my dream. All right, journey starts here, guys. We are going by train from Pattaya train station. We're in no rush. We're taking a long journey. First time on a train from Pattaya. I'll give you a little hint where we're going. What started it? It's to do with rice. And it's in Bangkok. So here we have the train station. There's a little food stall, which I'll get a drink in a minute. They have one train a day, Monday to Friday. It's a slow train, third class, windows open and fans on. Which suits me fine, because I am in no rush today. In the back streets of Pattaya, past Sukhumvit Road. If you've never traveled by train in Thailand, I highly recommend it. You can get up, walk around, do whatever. You can go overnight trains. They don't go fast. They are doing some express trains. So like I said in the beginning, we're going back to my future, where it all started, my Thailand dreams. 30 plus years ago, when I was in my early 20s, mid-20s, sorry. Just waiting for the ticket office to open, 1 o'clock. The train leaves at 2:20 every day. Well guys, I've got my ticket. I am in total shock of the cost of this. It's 31 Thai baht from Pattaya to Bangkok. That's a 2-hour, 20-minute ride on a train. 99 cents. It's unbelievable, $1. $1. I pulled out a big bill thinking it was going to be a couple of hundred. 31 baht, guys. Why would you even get on the bus and sit in traffic? You can get on the train. Just take an easy day. I'm in shock right now with that. I didn't think it was going to be that. Anyway, so just waiting for the train now. It's going to be a little while. Leaves at 14:20. Gets there at 18:16, I think, something like that. So, yeah, the sun's out over there. A little bit cloudy overhead, but life is good. Let's go to Bangkok. All right, guys, here it is. Here's the train coming in. Getting ready to board on time. Alright, so we're on the train. You have open window. No fan. No aircon. Okay. And we're leaving Pattaya for today. Beautiful little train station. On time, this train. Better than British Rail. Shouldn't say that, my brother works. I don't know if British Rail's still going. Alright guys, we are in Bangkok. Haven't been to this station for a long time. Okay, we're going to head up and then we're going to have a smoke because it was 4 hours without smoking. Great little journey. Sorry I said it was 2 hours, but it's actually 4. We're going to grab a cigarette, going to get something to eat. And then I got to find somewhere to sleep tonight. I've no idea. And this is where it was, buddy. All those years ago. Where I first took a train to Koh Samui. My word, and now it's empty. I think they got a new station now, but this is where it all happened back in the day. Tuk-tuk to the hotel. Found one close by. some music, so I have to do a check over. We're in Chinatown. From there. The old station. This is a hotel I stayed at last night. Pavina Hotel Sathon. Right opposite the on Road 3, opposite the Immigration Bureau police station. It's on the side road number 5. $30 one night. Can't beat that. For lunch, artisan bread. So this is what it used to be, guys, back in my day. And I guess look, they still got them. You come here to the little travel agents, book your little trip. All the backpackers, we still have a few of them around. So I guess it's for those what are not used to the internet. There's all your trips there. Alright guys, we finally reached it. Back to my future, where my Thailand dreams all started 37 years ago. And you may have guessed it right, it's to do with rice. It's the famous Khao San Road in English. It means rice market. Originally started in the 15th century as a rice trading street. Then in the 80s, many backpackers used to come here because it was convenient to all the tourist attractions, floating markets, the King's Palace, the river, boat trips, everything like that. So all of the backpackers used to come here. We're going to take a look down here, what's changed. I think a lot has changed over the years. We used to have just Lonely Planet guides, photos, Let's Go Thailand on a budget, all of those little books back then. We didn't have the internet or phones or anything like that, so you would rely on the Lonely Planet books and all of that, book your trips. Then you would go to Khao San Road, and then you would look at the notice boards. Everything was little travel agents. That's what our Facebook was. So that's what our, Expedia and Booking.com was, travel agents back then. So let's take a walk down. Looking here in the background, I'm going to turn the camera on and then talk to you. Looking here, the famous Cocoa bar, that was still here back in when I was here. That was one of the first bars I went in back in 1987. Take a walk down. They paved all the road now. Apparently they close it off at night time. So it looks like the whole street is taken up by street vendors now. A lot of new buildings. Obviously times change, guys, you know. Progress. Good for them, good for us. But you know, you can never bring back the past. We can't stay in the past. Everyone, you know, older guys I meet, oh, it's not the same, but it's never going to be the same, dude. If your father said that and your grandfather said that, you'd still be working in the coal mine at 11 years old. So things have to change. Thailand's changed. For the better or worse. The new generation is good for them, right? We all had our time. A lot of the older buildings. Oh, that's one thing I didn't want to ever see on Khao San Road. A McDonald's, go figure. Go figure. But whatever. But yeah, not too many around. Obviously, look, Khao San Road is a young man's crowd. It's not for us old fogies anymore. You know, we used to have not the street vendors, but we had mostly little cafes here. So when I first came here, there was just regular people who lived in the street, and then they would roll out a mattress for you in one of their rooms, and that was your little guest house for the night. I can't remember the price, if anyone does remember from back then. I think it was about $2. The D&D Inn, that's still around. I think that's been there forever. But you regular, look, they're catering to Farangs. They cater into the young crowd, they always have done.
Go and back.
Get all your t-shirts and stuff like that. I mean, it's midday, it's starting to hustle bustle now. Nighttime is the place for Khao San Road. Lots of bars, everyone drinking in the street. That's why people come here. It's an easy place. Get all your tuk-tuks. Get to go on a little tours. Still haggling the same prices. D&D Plaza. In fact, the place where I stayed was somewhere down here. The building's not there anymore. It used to be open little Thai houses. Affluent people lived here, Thai affluent people. And they, you know, I think it was somewhere around here. There's new buildings now. They're all gone, the old houses. They used to sit out the front there with the rice, selling the rice, trading. Now it's just bar after bar after bar. It's a party animal. So if you're young and you're coming to Thailand, you know, and you want to start off somewhere easy, you come to Khao San Road. Khao San. Got the Khao San Palace. Doesn't seem to be a lot of tourists around, but it's midday. Don't forget, when you come here, you don't get into your hotels until midday. So you come here early on the plane, 6 in the morning. You end up sit down, have a beer somewhere until lunchtime. Have your breakfast, then check in lunchtime, and then the party starts. You know. But yeah, it's totally changed. My word, there's nothing like it used to be. But everything's different. These are the old style houses. You know, that's what they used to be like. And then they have the little benches out front. Yeah, it seems to be all little street vendors now. I mean, they always had them, don't get me wrong, but they never overtook the place. Because you had the storefronts. It seemed to be a lot more cafes back in the day. They seem to have all gone now. It's all modern stuff. It's annoying with the traffic down here. But yeah, if you want to reminisce and come down here, it's hard to reminisce because there's nothing left to reminisce about. But, you know, it's still Khao San Road. Khao San. Khao means rice. Rice. Just everyone touting beer, boat trips, floating markets, stuff like that. Oh, this little alleyway reminds me. Yeah, still there. But yeah, it's a short street, guys. It's not, you know, but it's a street you get trapped in. You can go up and down, all you want. And not today, thank you. Nighttime there'll be music, the streets will be buzzing, everyone drinking in the street. Great party town. If you're not into the girl bar scene, which a lot of young kids are all out here, mixing with their friends. I mean, we used to do it. It looked more like the old style with the little cafes. Used to sit there, drink coffee, swap stories of how we went to Koh Samui and, you know, flights to Nepal and everything back in the day. We'd all tell stories where we've been, where to go, what hotels to stay at. That was our Facebook, dude. You know, now everyone I see in the restaurants are just on their phone. They don't even talk to anyone. Hey, I'm guilty of it myself. We all do it. We just sit on our phone. What is wrong with us? It's a shame. It's a shame, but you know, that's a whole big new building. Used to be little stalls there. My memory's fading as well, so I don't know when they were built. This looks like an older one still around. No, thank you.
Taxi,
Not today, thank you.
floating market.
Still doing the floating market and the ping pong show. Touts. Used to take us to Pat Pom. You had to do it once, right? You're a young man, you're on holiday. Let's go see what it was all about. Ping pong shows and all of that. But I think we went in and walked out in 2 minutes. It was not for us. But, you know, it was part of the culture, part of the thing of Thailand. You come here, it's something you haven't had before or seen before. Then you go to the gem stores, then you go to the King's Palace, then you go on the floating market, the riverboat tours on the fast boats. You lady boys there. They were far and few between when I was first here, but then suddenly now there's millions everywhere. But that's progress for them. And that was the main road. I mean, see the old buildings here? That's what it all used to be like. Khao San Road. I don't know. Good or bad. Good or bad, but it's for everyone, right? So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to come back. I just wanted to come back to Bangkok and visit. You know, I decided to retire, and I'm in Thailand for a year at least. I've got an apartment, And I wanted to go back and see what's changed and where it all started. That was my dream. I never forgot about it. I never forgot about Thailand. It was always on the back of my mind. I've been a few times after that, but yeah. Stayed here once with Nobby. I remember he had that first bar, the Rocco bar. That's where he had the ostrich. Who orders ostrich when you come to Thailand for the first meal? Next minute he's crapping his pants at the bar. Thanks for that entertainment night, Nobby. That was so funny. But you know, hey, we've all done it. I couldn't stop laughing. I was crying. Get through here. Fine. Everyone just still setting up all the deliveries. Oh, floating market. Huh. We're in a Hotel California there. You can check in any time you want. You can never leave. Famous words. Very relevant. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to stay up here for the nighttime, guys. It's too young a crowd for me. I admit defeat. I don't want to cramp their style. That's their life. Lots of massage places.
Hello, welcome massage.
Not today, thank you. Still got your massage places though. More upmarket now, more money obviously. But tell you what, dude, I like to get the foot massages. They're like 200, how much? Half hour 180 baht, 1 hour 300. Cheaper in, they're knocking you here guys in Khao San Road. Anywhere else is like 200 for 1 hour. So you might want to negotiate some of these prices. Look, it's a tourist trap. It's always been like that. Rocco Station, in case you young guys want to reminisce. Beer, everything. Look, I live in Pattaya, so everything a lot cheaper there than Bangkok for sure. Food here is more expensive, beer is more expensive, hotels way more expensive. But it's the capital city, guys. Expect it, you know. It's not going to be cheap. Some of it's more expensive than in your own country, you know. But you're paying for the. How shall I put it? You're paying for being there, though. You're not in your own country, so don't compare the prices to your own country. We all do it, yeah. But you're in their country. You're in. You know, you're in Thailand having a beer. It don't matter the damn price for me.
Obviously, it's nice to do it with your parents because you're staying in nice places like do it with your parents and staying in hostels.
All your little tuk-tuks. Yeah, you're on holiday, guys. You're on holiday. You're always going to spend more on holiday. Just budget yourself. You can have cheap meals one day and good ones the rest of the time. That's what I do. Can't get through anywhere. They love to block the roads, these Thais. That's some of the older buildings. I think D&D used to have a rooftop bar. I think it's still up there. Went up there. We're going to start early. Maybe I'll have a cold beer. Sawadee krap, sawadee mai. Kapon. Yeah, the Rocco bar still there. Can't believe it. That's the only one I recognize. Back in the 80s, that was a bar. Had girls in there. Yeah, but it had air conditioning, and it was probably the only thing in the street with air conditioning. So that's why, you know, we went in there.
Sir, yes, welcome.
So yeah, coming to the, been down and up again, guys, to the Khao San. But if you've never been to Thailand and you want a bit of fun and a good staging part, and you're close to everything like we used, that's why we came here. You're close to the palace, the boats, the river, everything. Floating market. You're about 5 kilometers from the nearest BTS station or SkyTrain, but you can get a taxi there and then go into Bangkok from there. Yeah, well, what a memory to come back here. Yeah, it's quite emotional, really, all these years, but you know, we've moved on. I don't know if I could really live in Bangkok. Just in the last day or two I've been here, it's too hustle bustle for me now. I want an easier life. Pattaya, where I live at the moment, is nice. It's crazy, yeah, not as busy traffic as this. There's the old temples in the background. Yeah, so we're back at the old Rocco bar. Still there. I might go in there and have a beer. Tuk-tuk drivers falling asleep. Give them a chance, guys. They're not that bad. You can negotiate with them. They got to make a living too. What I do is I go on Grab. I go on Grab, and then I see how much it would cost in a Grab. Get a rough idea, and then I'll talk to the tuk-tuk guy. Say, look, this is what it is on Grab, and give them a bit more because it's a quicker journey. And you're in a tuk-tuk. It's part of the culture of Thailand, guys. Experience it once. It won't kill you. Anyway, that's my Khao San Road. Gonna go for a little walkabout.